Hello, welcome back. I am at light oil refining. I'm just placing down the extra rails and stations to supply this with fuel. So hopefully this is a fuel supply station. Yes, there's a train on the way. Wonderful. I need some standard signals. It's amazing what you ran out of. Okay. And I want to check that this station has the right name as well. Yeah, this is fuel supply. Great. So we have 2 fuel supply stations. Very cool. Okay, so I have 5 train wagons on me. I only have 1 fluid wagon. I need a lot of fluid wagons. I need 8 of them to set up the water train. So let's see if we can do that. I'm about to do something I haven't needed to do for most of the entire game. I'm going to trash some speed modules. That feels good. Okay, so do we have any? Yeah, there's 5. There's another 5, so I have plenty of those now. That was a bit of a miracle I didn't get squashed. Okay, then, so this needs minimum number of logistic spots to give out the fuel. 5 will do. So that would just slowly hand out the fuel to the various boxes. Okay, this side needs fuel. We will put down a water train. I counted correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, I had counted to 8. I just haven't counted to 8. There we go. So we're waiting for the fuel now. And this is going to have the schedule water. So this is probably called Northwest Water. Inventory full. Plus, and this is light oil cracking. Water. Inventory empty. Okay, can't set it on manual yet because we don't yet have fuel. The train's coming though. Any moment now, the train should appear here. And by the magic of logistics bots, these trains will get fueled. I don't need a logistics bot train here because this is purely fluids. I'm not even doing anything with barrels. Yeah, so there we are. I just want to check that this box is capped. Well, it doesn't really matter. It's a single item stack, so it will be fine. Okay, so this train is now fueled. Set that on automatic. Right, how many more fluid wagons do I have? I have 3. Let's head over here, see what we have. Fluid wagons. 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. Okay, I have enough locomotives as well. So, this is a bit of an outcome. Okay. So 2 trains there. Then I need fluid wagons. Okay, so 8 of those. Then I can put my wagons on the end. I'm missing a stack. I'm missing an inserter and a box. I wonder if that's an issue in other builds. We will see. Here's one. Okay, so I need stack inserters. I'm just going to check here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes. So we have the right number of boxes there. Requested 3 here. Oh, we were actually out of fuel. Okay. Thank you, bots. Okay, so this is now fueled up. So the schedule for this is to go to refinery, light oil, inventory full, and then to light oil cracking, light oil, inventory empty. Okay. And we can't currently go. Let's put that back on manual. We can't go because I have parked my building train in the way. Right, then send it to light oil packs. We'll come back and get it in a second. And this can now go to the refinery. So this should pick up a trainload of light oil. Great. Now that it's done that, you can see the refinery is onlining itself because it's no longer backed up. That means that that petroleum wagon up there should fill. Yep, there it is leaving. You can just see it at the top of the screen. So this will empty into here. There we go. Okay, and I think we have just dumped some more petroleum into the plastic area. We can pick up more of this. We are full. And we're just collecting some petroleum. I've just been pointing at my screen, that's obviously no use to you. And in we go here. More cracking. Brilliant. Now, in a minute, this will grind to a halt because, yeah, this has stopped because we've hit our limit for petroleum here. So the only way to get the cracking going again is to consume the petroleum. And the best way to do that is to send it off to plastic. We no longer have any more trains, so I should head to the shed. Let's go to base outposting. But this is all basically starting to come into life. Okay, so while we're doing that, let's have a look here. This is the plastic. We only have petroleum provided to half the build currently. we only have one petroleum train. So basically, the petrol will get put in this side because it's the shortest one to get to, unless there's a train in the way. So until this half of the build here is backed up, no trains will go to this half of the build. Now, I don't really care about that at the moment, because when things are all running properly, they should all be backed up, everything should be buffered. But we are producing plastic. We've run out of petroleum. We've got petroleum. Wow. So that's pretty cool. We are picking up plastic. It's that point where you applied the electrodes to the corpse's head and given it a jolt, and suddenly it stands up and says, "Daddy." Everything's beginning to work, isn't it? Okay, let's get out of here. Put this on. Get rid of north. Put this on manual, because I want to come back to this in a minute, I think. Do I? No, actually, I want this to go ahead of me. I'm going to ride another train back. In fact, I'm going to ride the trains I make back. Okay, so this train is going to... Come on. This is going to be the petroleum from light cracking train. Okay, have I counted incorrectly? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, I have. Great. So the schedule for this will be go to light oil cracking, petroleum, inventory full, then go to plastic at petroleum plastic, inventory empty. So let's go. Okay, we seem to be going via a circuitous route. Okay. Well, fair enough. May as well go that way. I've just noticed I need to break up some blocks on that crossing. Okay, up they go, up the east side, across the bridge. Into cracking. Into cracking. Okay, pick up some petroleum. As it picks up petroleum, the cracking site turns itself on again. Then into petroleum. So we are supplying petroleum. And this is now full at 25k. So we are buffering out of the train. There should be another petroleum train on its way, because reasons. Let's see if the second petroleum train... Nah, this left too early. Okay. So we're not quite there yet. So here we are at red circuits. This is where the plastic has been delivered to. And these plastic pots are now full, so this train can't unload. So we have a full load of plastic to red circuits. Okay, so I'm going to leave that here. Tomorrow we will set up logistics for this site, so something to bring in logistics bots, something to bring in fuel, and we will see if we can hook up the other requirements of red circuits, which are pretty simple actually. It's copper plates to turn into copper coil. It is green circuits. So we have copper. That would just be a case of setting up a copper train. And the green circuits will mean we'll have to work on getting the green circuit build running. But we've got all the requisites for green circuits as well. We have the copper and the iron, so should be able to do it. So hopefully by the end of next time, depending on whether it takes 1 or 2 goes to online these 2 sites, we will have red circuits being made in industrial quantities. And then the next job after that will be to figure out how to make the blue circuit site come alive. At that point, we are about a quarter of the way towards getting our megabase online, at least with 1 of each module. Alright, thanks very much for watching. I hope you're still enjoying. Like, subscribe, tell friends, and I will see you again soon.